Hello, it's Runcie again of Runcie Studios, an artist safe space and art haven. Welcome back, you guys. We are continuing our clientele series, and this one's just a little bit different than the others. This one is about selling soft goods. So, the closest thing to this is probably private or personal commission sales, but the reason this is different is because it's going to be your fastest form of sales. For example, even if you sell a painting and a t-shirt at the same art show, it's going to be much easier for the client to exchange a $20 bill for the correct size shirt instead of what you're going to go through to make sure that they properly purchase a $3,000 painting. So there's going to be a lot more stress on those kinds of sales. So that's why we're talking about soft goods, things like prints, shirts, hats, shoes, stickers, pins, anything that you're not really worried about being damaged, or you can mass produce and use that to make more profit, kind of reselling the same idea or same images. So many artists are very aware of this, and some people use things like Redbubble, Society6, and they sell through third person like dropshipping entities, which I think is really smart. I used to do a little bit of that, but I think my work, just the amount of portraits that I do, it's very hard for people to connect with all the different faces. And, I could be wrong, but I just found that selling portraiture in that way was a lot harder compared to more graphic or text heavy designs, which wasn't really what I wanted to be doing. So I stopped doing as much soft goods. But when it comes to expectations and boundaries of soft goods, again, very, very, very loose. It's just like buying anything else at another store, another retailer. Simple $20 transaction. You don't mind making a $10 sale. You don't mind making like quick exchanges like that, because you know what you have to break even and what you have to sell to profit. So as long as you're always over that number, you feel like at least I can sell this print again. So that barrier and that boundary of like, this isn't as precious of an idea where you're the only one who will ever see it in your home. That's why you're at that lower price point, and it's just a lot smoother transition. But the negotiation difference is probably the highest here. If you're not a quick negotiator, that's where this can become really problematic for you. I've had people want to buy multiple prints, so of course they ask if you're willing to do a deal for the more prints they buy, the better the price. And that's really up to you if you're going to give them that deal or not. I personally do, because again, I know my profit points. And so if you want to support me and buy 3 to 10 prints, you better believe I'm going to give them a discount, because that's going to help me close that deal and potentially have them come back or bring other people back as clients. I mean, do you know what it's like for people to walk into a house and see 3 to 10 artworks of one person? Your value, or at least assumed value, rises. So think long term, especially with soft goods. That's the best part about it. It's like you can hand out stickers really easily for cheap, and you can bargain with clientele that way. Because I would rather give away 50 free stickers and sell all my paintings full price, as opposed to trying to make deals on my paintings, but I'm getting full price for my stickers, right? So think how negotiations work for you in your favor, and how if you come to a show not prepared and not knowing your price points, you can be easily persuaded to the point that you're losing money by the end of your show. But that's it for this one, you guys. We're keeping it pretty short here because There's no contract, there's no real big problems to watch out for with this. Usually any problems here are self-inflicted. For me, storage became a big problem. I made so many different paintings in 1 year that if I tried to keep up in terms of making prints of each painting or every other painting, I just didn't have enough storage for all of these prints, nor did I go to enough shows to sell enough of the prints to justify having all of the volume that I did. So, be very aware of your numbers, what you're spending money on, and be realistic about what you can make profit out of. I didn't really cover online sales, but of course, that is a very great place where you can make sales through these things. Like I said, Redbubble, Society 6, Instagram, and Facebook just as well. Be creative. Have fun with it, you guys. If there's anything you guys want to hear about in terms of clientele that I didn't speak on, feel free to drop it down below in the comments. I'll try and do a video on it in the future. But that's it for now. If you guys enjoyed the episode, feel free to like down below. Subscribe if you liked it. If not, that's cool too. Until next time.